Hello everyone, we are day 5, and after procrastinating for a while, I've decided to go ahead and commit. Going to remove the dash. Unfortunately, when I built the wood dash and carved out this neat little area down here, it doesn't leave enough room for me to drop the steering column unless I really pull it back. So I'm in the process of loosening the U-joints, the bulkhead clamps, and I'll get underneath and unhook it. But I have several things I want to do under there. I've added a couple lights to the dash since I built it here, and the turn signals I didn't have in a loom, they were individually plugged. And early in the career I had a problem with the sending unit for the temperature gauge, so I put in a bulb type that doesn't use any current. But I really would like to have the gauge in, so I'm going to try it one more time, putting in the matching gauges. When I get the dash out, I'll show you then. I have a whole bundle of wires under there left over from the painless kit, and hopefully I can find the 2 power wires that I need so I can run individual wires, and maybe even put some magnetic choke on them to help with the RF. Radio frequency interference seems to be the big problem with the Sniper, so we'll see how it does. Well, anyway, that's the project we're starting today. It's a little deeper than would be ideal, but it's something I've been putting off to do. Also in this project, I had bought some really good heim joints for the suspension in the rear. They have urethane bushings in them that were supposed to be pre-lubed and all of that, but they squeak. So I have repurchased some urethane heim joints that have a grease fitting in them. So I'll be replacing that, because the squeak is driving me more crazy than spending the money for the new heim joints. So let's get to it. Dash it out, and you can see I had some looms But then lots of extra wires have been put in after the initial wiring setup. So I'm going to see if I can't make me another single plug to tie all that together. Heck, had more in there than I remembered, but I guess that's to be expected on a hot rod. So here's the mess and the space. So I will use this opportunity to run the wiring for the EFI. See if I can figure out some way to snake the O2 sensor wire away from that big ball of headers. And that'll get it closer. A short video today. My 180-degree fitting come in. So I finished up the other high pressure connection. So we've got all the fuel connected. And rooting around on the website, found they got a fitting that I can screw pressure gauge into, so I can monitor the fuel pressure on the high side. And as you can see, I've got the dash all tore out. It's going to be a bit painful getting all that done, but I think I'll really appreciate it afterwards. There's been times I would really like to have pulled the dash away and got into there, but with all of those loose wires one at a time, it's quite a chore. So I've got a 12-pin connector. I haven't counted them yet, but we'll see how that works and do a little bit of an upgrade. And as I had said earlier, I'm going to attempt, well, actually I'm going to do it. We'll see if it works. We'll put in the matching water temperature gauge back in its hole, which will also facilitate taking the dash out, because the hard line on the other temperature gauge, while it served its purpose and it gave me an accurate reading, also made it to where I could not get the dash out to work back in there without extreme prejudice. So that's it for today. We'll wind her up, and once again, thanks for watching.